Evaluation question 1. In what ways would your media product use, develop or challenge forms or conventions of real media products? So the opening sequence I've made alongside my group is about a young man who's been to jail and messed with the wrong people, and he's like a lot of trouble rehabilitating himself, but he always has the trouble that comes back to him after he comes out of prison. When he comes out, he finds out the gang that he was previously in have come after him, and they're come to take his wife, hence the name Bait, which we've used as the title for our piece. From the plot, we've developed the character Ibby through the surroundings in the shots. So we've used long shots, we've used close-ups. We have never used any high-angle shots because he is our protagonist. Obviously, our audience are going to root for him. He's not going to be vulnerable because we want him to be the hero. We wanted to characterise Ibby as a young male who's come from a deprived background with a hard life in an urban setting. So we wanted to allow the ideology of a female princess, which is according to Strauss's theory, which is his wife, for the audience to root for her. And he speaks about having a child, which should also create hate in the audience's eyes and make them want to root for him. We've used props such as cigarettes for a young man, which would suggest he's become addicted to things at a young age that aren't good for him. So this would explain our social group and how he's got involved with the wrong things, which obviously aren't very good. We wanted to further give information through props such as guns to suggest he's from a dangerous background. Our antagonist has the gun and Ibby doesn't have any weapons at all, but the black gun suggests it's connotation for darkness, it's the bad. So this would it would approximately include that it's a bad. We've also used this gun to match the darker clothing, which again, as I've said, it matches. We'd be able to differentiate the difference between Ibby, who wears lighter colours, which is greys and stuff, as the antagonist, and lighter colour of the protagonist, and the antagonist would further wear darker clothing. As the genre of the plot was to be an urban thriller with the idea of the unknown being portrayed, we wanted to keep as much of the realism of the setting to be shown in the opening sequence. We used establishing shots and time lapses to establish the urban setting, so it's shown as it matches our genre of an urban thriller, which is built up with a lot of trouble, with lots of gang and gun crime. Again, as previously stated, we used the time lapse. We wanted to show the sound to make the audience feel sympathetic and establish their protagonist, so in the beginning they know they should root for him. And then we contrasted this when Jordan, our antagonist, came onto the scene by using a high upbeat dubstep song to create adrenaline and keep the audience on the edge of their seat. And it would also build up the suspense for the ending when the gunshot is used, which we slow down with the background of a heartbeat. We've used a lot of close-ups and a lot of time lapses around Ibby's face when it's moving really quickly in the background to suggest that he's his time's coming to an end and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you.